It's going to be a jump. Now here it looked like a jump. There, this looks like a foul to me.
Yeah.
At this point, you really have to wonder, are WNBA refs even qualified to blow a whistle? Because what happened during this game was straight up embarrassing. Sophie Cunningham straight up shoved a player, not some subtle bump, not a tangle under the rim, a full-on two-handed shove, and somehow the refs just stood there like they were watching a weather forecast. No whistle, no foul, nothing. And if you think this was just a one-off miss, you're dreaming. Fans were losing their minds. One said, "These refs don't even know what they're doing. They're worse than the players." Another called it flat out unwatchable, saying the skill level is garbage and the refs make it worse. But maybe the most brutal comment of all? They wait forever to call a whistle, so it turns into a jump ball. Should have never been a jump ball. You could feel the energy shift in the arena. Players hesitated. Fans booed. And you know it's bad when the audience isn't even reacting to the play anymore. They're reacting to how badly it's being managed. And this isn't just about one missed call. It's about credibility. It's about respect for the game. Because when the people in charge of enforcing the rules can't even recognize a blatant foul, you start to ask, what are we even watching? But that wasn't even the worst moment of the night.
Indiana, and you can see Caitlyn saying you were right in front of her. What made you?
Caitlyn Clark has been through a lot this season. The media circus, the nonstop pressure, the cheap shots from opponents, but nothing seems to get under her skin more than the refs flat out ignoring reality. So when she watched her teammate get clobbered again, and the refs just stood there, pretending not to see it, she snapped. "You were right in front of her," she shouted, eyes locked on the official like she couldn't believe what she was witnessing. And honestly, she wasn't alone. It's one thing to miss a call in traffic. It's another when you're literally 2 feet away from the play and still act like it never happened. Fans instantly jumped in online, roasting the refs to oblivion. One said, "At this point, the refs are a bigger enemy to Caitlyn than Carrington ever was." Another dragged them harder. The WNBA refs shouldn't even be doing 6-year-old church league games. And this one might be my favorite. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder would have done better. Brutal? Yes, but when your officiating is this bad, the jokes write themselves. What makes this moment even more frustrating is what it represents. Caitlyn Clark isn't just a player. She's the face of the league right now. Every missed call, every bad whistle, every no call when she's clearly fouled, it's not just a mistake. It's a message. And fans are starting to wonder what that message really is. Is it incompetence? Is it bias? Or is the league just not ready to handle the spotlight Caitlyn brings? Either way, something cracked in that moment. And just when the game felt like it was spinning completely out of control, just when the game felt like a total mess, bad calls, boiling frustration, and fans ready to throw their remotes through the screen, something happened after the final buzzer that flipped the whole vibe. Sophie Cunningham, Ari McDonald, and Aaliyah Boston, 3 warriors who just battled for every bucket in a gritty 78-74 win, didn't sprint off the court or hide in the tunnel. They stopped, they smopped, they smiled, and they signed autographs. For the kids, for the fans. For every young girl watching from the stands or their living room thinking, that could be me someday. And the comments? Man, they hit different. One fan said, "These women are fantastic. The effort they put in on that court, then turning around and showing that kind of love to the fans, that's character." Another wrote, "That's what matters. Put yourself out there and give back. Very proud of these women." And this one? Yeah, you might feel it in your chest. That's heartwarming. Not for me. For the kids. I'm not crying. You're crying. It's moments like these that remind you why people still care about this league, even when the officiating tries to ruin it. Because the players, they get it. They know the cameras fade, the headlines die down, but those 30 seconds with a kid holding a Sharpie, that sticks for a lifetime. Too cute that Ari jumped in there too. And Boston and Cunningham? They're used to this kind of love. They've earned it. But that kind of humility after the storm, that's rare. And maybe this is what the WNBA needs more than anything. Not perfect games, not viral beef, just real moments of heart. But it also raises a bigger question. It's almost surreal when you think about it, how one night can show you everything that's beautiful and broken about the WNBA all at once. On the floor, chaos. Refs who can't see fouls that the entire arena watched in slow motion. Fans feeling like the integrity of the game is slipping away, one missed call at a time. Even the league's biggest star, Caitlyn Clark, left yelling in frustration because the people in stripes forgot how to do their jobs. But off the court, that's where the game redeems itself. You watch players like Sophie Cunningham, Ari McDonald, and Aaliyah Boston, exhausted, bruised, probably still fuming over the officiating, take the time to stand there with smiling kids and teary-eyed parents, giving autographs and hugs like none of the chaos even happened. And that's the contradiction that makes this league so hard to look away from. It's flawed. It's inconsistent. Sometimes it feels like you're watching a reality show more than professional sports. But it's also real, raw, and human in a way that a lot of leagues lost years ago. Because no matter how many blown calls or viral controversies show up on your feed, those small moments, the ones with the Sharpies and the selfies and the fans who just want to feel seen, are what actually build the future. But it does leave you wondering, can this league ever get the officiating right? Can it handle the scrutiny that comes with the bright lights and the superstar headlines? Or are nights like this, wild, messy, and unforgettable, exactly what the WNBA will always be? That's the question everyone is still asking. And after a night like this, maybe the answer isn't so simple. Caitlyn Clark isn't just another rookie. She's a walking headline, a ratings magnet, and the reason thousands of new fans are even tuning into WNBA games. She's packed arenas, boosted merch sales, and dragged the league into the national spotlight, whether it was ready or not. And yet, night after night, she's taking hits on and off the court, and the silence from the league is deafening. This isn't about asking for special treatment. It's about basic respect. About the league showing it actually values its stars. Because when you let your most marketable player get knocked around with no protection, no clear calls, and no accountability from the refs, you're not building her up. You're setting her up to fail. One missed call is a mistake. 10? That's a message. And fans are starting to hear it loud and clear. Some say it's jealousy from veterans. Others think it's politics behind the scenes. But whatever it is, it's costing the league momentum. New fans coming in because of Caitlyn are starting to wonder if this is how the WNBA always treats its stars. One fan nailed it. They don't want her to win. They want her to suffer through the initiation. And if that's the plan, that she has to earn her way in by taking elbows and staying quiet, that's not growth. That's sabotage. Because here's the truth. The league doesn't get to have it both ways. You can't use Caitlyn Clark as your poster girl, your ticket seller, your media darling, and then stand by while refs swallow the whistle every time she's hacked. Either protect your stars or admit you're okay watching them get run into the ground. But if the WNBA doesn't figure this out, and fast, they might lose more than just one game. They might lose the very fans who finally started to care.